Hello there, exporters. We're launching a series on the TLAs of exporting. So there are lots of three-letter acronyms. These cover the various agencies and rules and regulations around trade. So there's tons of them. We're going to tackle just a few of them today, specifically the ones that have to do with you protecting your brand assets and all of the goodwill you've worked so hard to create as you're sending your goods and services around the world. So we're going to talk about customs and border protection. And the word protection there, I think, is very intentional because the entire trade program of the U.S. government is designed with the intention of protecting U.S. national security interests. So the CBP, Customs and Border Protection, is the agency that enforces many export regulations of multiple export agencies. You may already be familiar with them through the Global Entry Program, Trusted Traveler Program. If you've ever gotten on a plane since 9/11, you are well familiar with TSA, Transportation Security Administration, another TLA for you. But we're going to talk about the ways that CBP protects your exports. So let's say you make something unique. You've gone to the trouble of registering your trademarks with the USPTO, our Patent and Trademark Office. You've registered all your wonderful art that is consistent with your brand. You've protected your copyrights with the USCO, the Copyright Office. So now you are an IPR owner, so intellectual property owner. That's you. You can access an additional layer of protection in addition to the registered trademark with the USPTO, the Patent and Trademark Office, in addition to your registration of your copyright with the USCO, the US Copyright Office. You can e-record your trademark and your copyright with Customs and Border Protection. And you'll access protections that to me are quite incredible and incredibly affordable. You can register these or e-record them for just $190 per asset, per trademark, per copyright. So let's talk about this in terms of my friend Daisy, who we've talked about in previous videos. She makes a dog toy that's gone viral. It's incredibly popular all around the world. It has a squeaker mechanism that never stops. She's gotten the trademark registration for her tagline, "These squeakers never stop." She's got a copyright for her adorable dog and the toy. And now she's e-recorded those items with Customs and Border Protection. So when Customs and Border Protection sees a potentially infringing dog toy entering the U.S. through a port of entry, it can be in touch, its partners with Daisy in this trade activity. It can talk with Daisy and say, "Hey, we see this dog toy coming from outside the U.S. We know you manufacture in the U.S. This seems weird." Daisy can say, "Yes, indeed, that is a counterfeit." Customs and Border Protection can actually destroy those counterfeit goods, those infringing goods, by virtue of Daisy having e-recorded her trademark and her copyright with the CBP. So that's a tremendous asset that Daisy has access to for a very low cost. So she's protected the U.S. marketplace from counterfeit goods. So it's definitely a win for Daisy, a win for U.S. manufacturing. So there's a lot of levers like this that we can access, affordable opportunities for you to protect your goods and services as they're traveling around the world. E-recordation is just one of them, but obviously very important and very powerful one. So I hope if you're thinking about exporting, you'll contact us, Global Trade Attorneys. We can help you understand the risks of exporting, but also access a lot of these beneficial protections so that you are reducing the risk of sending your goods around the world. We want you to be reaching those 90+% of consumers who are outside the US. a huge opportunity for you. So if you're considering exporting, please do reach out to us at globaltradeattorneys.com. And I hope you'll join us for our next series in this TLA series, our 3-letter acronym series. Next up, we'll be talking about classifying your product or your goods and services so that it's traveling the easiest possible path around the world. We'll see you next time.